Welcome back, folks, to Farming Simulator 2022. If you guys have been hearing the squeaking in the background, that's the controller analog. And I will be getting a new controller soon, but the next couple episodes are going to have it hit it. Not much I can do about it. Let's kick a tire. Let's get started. So today is going to be a little bit interesting episode here. First of all, let's check the shop. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Um, Forklifts are always handy. Trust me, they are. But again, we have one. So we have a little Bobcat. So that's about the same thing in reality. The logging trailer would be super handy, but we got nothing with enough power to pull it. With that being said, we are going to start out today's episode with doing something I promised we would do last episode. We had, let's go in here into our production. Let's go down here. Grass silage. We could turn off production for right now, but as you can see, we have 32,000 right there. So let's fill this up. I wonder how full this is going to be. And one thing for you guys that may be newer, we're going to look at the production or the where they are. Okay, so it's an animal dealer. That'll be easy to take to. And honestly, that's good for us. The other thing I was going to show, though, is the prices of it. We're in December, so we're almost at its peak. And we're in late December, so... Oh, wow. Okay, so this is not going to be super quick. And we're going to have 3 loads. Although, it is just right here. And I like in the game that the daylight changes. So if you aren't aware, normally in June, 9 o'clock, it is bright and sunny. And right now it is not. And it's not just because of the snow. That is that is part of it, but we gotta make sure we don't tip here too. So I think we're gonna just pour this. Man, I hope I don't get this wrong. That would suck to pick up a whole mess of silage here. And we're also going to do something else very interesting today. Let's go ahead and grab. All right, let's unload. 11,000. I don't know what we'll get for cash, to be honest. It'd be nice to get a lot, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a super large amount, actually. I was in my head for some stupid reason. I thought we were going to get like 20 grand, and clearly we are not. So, is there something worth more? No, they're definitely not worth more. This seems like on this map, silage isn't worth nearly as much here. Also, because it is snowing, we're gonna be a little bit limited on what we do for farm work to this episode. We'll get into that here in a little bit more, but I think we're gonna do a different set of contracts today. I was gonna start logging, but if the snow appears on 2,000 for that load, I guess it's not the end of the world. Well, I'm going to go back, but with it snowing on the ground, I was going to start logs, but I can tell you the last thing you want is a bunch of sticks laying on the ground because you were making a mess and you could not actually um, see all the mess you were making. So obviously, we're not going to be able to do that today. That was actually the game plan. So let me run back here. I'll grab another load and then start to sell it here, folks. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, this would actually kind of only be like a bale and a half. So I guess the money we are getting for it is actually about right. And we do have one more. Oh, there's about $2,200 there again. And we do actually have one more, most of another load back there. I'm wondering if the snow will actually accumulate on the ground during the episode. I think it probably will, actually. And one other thing is, guys, heater seems a little broke on this tractor. Definitely a little chilly. This load is almost a bale size. And what I mean by bale size is like 9,000, like one of the big square bales, by the way. So, I guess moving and selling this isn't nearly as effective this way, but for right now, it's a good way to make income off of our spare haylage. My gosh, I cannot talk today. Let's get back to the farm and start our next little project. Now, having done recently that contract guide that came out a few weeks ago, makes me want to focus on being more effective with the contracts that we are getting. So, with that being said, we're going to take a look at contracts. Now, I actually. Oh, man. Huh. I thought there would be more plowing contracts. There is only one. Oh, that's super interesting. We can still harvest on this map. Let me look. That seems a little crazy. All right. First off, let's see what that were. I'm pretty sure that was potatoes and beets. Oh no, it's just sugar beets. So sugar beets. Maybe I just never paid attention to sugar beets. Calendar. Sugar beets. Oh, they can go all the way to December. Interesting. Hmm. Let me think about this for a minute. All right, I've thought about it for a minute, and even though I do really want to do these contracts to make some extra cash, and it probably would be just as effective to do that, we're actually going to take this plowing contract. And there's a reason why here. So we're going to borrow the items. All right, so we're going to use. Ooh, this is a fancy Drentsevaart here. All right, let's go to almost attach a plow. Because I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. Curvin Ecomat. All right, let's take a look at that plow. Curvin Ecomat. Ah, there it is, right there. I want you to pay attention to the working width and the working speed. It's 3.5 by 7. And you can see that plowing contract is not a terrible price. But when you're using a plow that it gives you, it's not good. It's really not good. You spend a lot of time plowing for not much reason. So today, what we're going to invest in, and we're not leasing, we're actually going to buy this shindig here. And the reason we're going to buy it, um, let's go ahead and see what colors we should do first if I explain. I think black would be a good color. All right, so black, we're gonna get put on the extension to make it 9 meters. All right, let's buy that. All right, but so over here you can see 9 meters at 10 miles an hour. So it's essentially 4 times quicker than the plow that they're giving us. And almost all tractors that can run plows will be able to run this plow or this big plow here. And so I know what people are thinking, man, you just wasted 20,000 on something. Well, I'm banking on this being a long-term investment. So even though we're going to pay 19 to get a plow that we don't have a tractor for, we can use it on these plowing contracts to make it so much easier. So where is said field for this contract? 144. It's actually pretty close. You know what? And I think, to be fair, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring both plows out so we can actually show you the difference here, guys. Also, this tractor is almost ungodly fast. It goes like 40 miles an hour. That's crazy. What one is this? Drentsevaart. Okay, we'll have to remember that. All right, so let's drop these plows, and I want to show you guys real quick here the big difference between why we bought that deal, that plow. Okay, are we just not gonna? There we go. Let's. All right, so real quick example. All right, even with this super studly tractor, which I will say, let's lower, and you can see. All right, let's get it up to top speed. All right, 7 miles an hour. All right, and it's not. You can see how wide it is. It's not super wide. Let's go ahead and put this right here. Now, let's grab this big one, which we can adjust smaller if we come across a tractor that doesn't have enough power to do it in the big format. So we could make it smaller if we need to. Now, that was that row at 7 miles an hour, and you're going to be able to see here. Let's drop this plow. 10 miles an hour, and look how much bigger that row is. So we're going faster and doing at least 3 times the width. So in actuality, with that extra speed, we're probably doing 4 times the amount. But I'm thinking right now is a perfect time to do a montage here, folks. Now, as you can see, that only took about 10 minutes. Also, I freaking love this tractor, by the way, guys. This thing is going to be one of the things maybe down the road we try to get. It's speedy, it's got some oomph, and I really do like it. Hopefully you guys like that Christmas music, by the way. It's not like it isn't late December in the game, so get ready for it. Christmas music isn't coming in real life anyway. Anywho, so guys, we're out of time. I'm going to see you in the next episode. Let's kind of complete our contract actually quick. And then I will see you in January, folks, with $12,000. Have a good one, folks.